And now the starting defense for your Central Cougars. Number 1, Tyson Jack.
Back with you from Central Noble High School. 3 minutes until start time. Teams are going out in the middle for the flip of the coin. Jerry, while they're doing that, can you run down the starting line? There we go. Yeah, we're good. Kind of figured out that it's going to junior running back. Senior wide receiver. 11th grader, junior wide receiver.
You ready, Ryan?
Yep, let's go. Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Cougar Field on the Central Noble High School campus tonight for our game against the Central Noble Cougars and the Fremont Eagles. The Cougars come into tonight's game with a 1-3 record, coming off their win last week against Prairie Heights, while the Fremont Eagles will come into tonight's game 2-2, starting out the season 2-0 and losing their last 2 coming into this game. We're coming live tonight with the live stream. We'll get to our sponsors here in a little bit. For those of you that have been listening to us this year, things are going to be a little bit different tonight. We have Joe Lordy is going to be talking on the mic with me, and we have Mr. Jeff Molt in here helping us run the camera. Mr. Morgan decided tonight that he wants to try to set back and be dad a little bit and watch Brody play quarterback here. So we're going to hurry and go through some starting lineups here. First off, for the Fremont Eagles, we have number 5, Zach Pika, number 10, Brogan Blue, number 11, Wyatt Claxton, number 16, Gage Cope, number 26, Steve Burkholder, number 41, Colin Green, number 55, Jackson Foster, number 62, Xander Rowe, number 70, Jonah Pentecost, number 75, Brendan Collins, number 79, Nevin Bloom. For the Central Noble Cougars, we have on defense, number 1, Tyson Deck, number 2, Landon Weiss, number 8, Drew Pleat, number 9, Matt Rocky, number 15, Ethan Spencer, number 25, Braden Kirshner, number 40, Ethan Skinner, number 50, Jacob Chenoweth, number 55, Riley Bremer, number 63, Coleman Meyer, and number 72, Tim Rawls. So Joe, will be interesting tonight to watch and see. As we've said, Fremont comes in 2-2. But not a lot of common opponents. I think they've played 2 out of Michigan and maybe 2 out of Ohio that they have played so far. So
they said they played Southern Wells.
South Adams, that's right. They did start with South Adams.
He said South Adams, but it's Southern Wells.
Southern Wells, okay.
And then I don't remember. I think they had another team from Indiana, but then, yeah, a team from Michigan and a team from Ohio. So we'll see what it's like. I know their numbers are down. I read in the paper, I think they got some key injuries at some spots.
Got 33, Jonah Hope, with the ball teed up for the Cougars, and the kick is off, and he sends it down, and it's rolling around the 20-yard line, picked up by the Eagles, getting upfield, and he's going to be tackled around the 30-yard line. So that's
number 82 on the return, and of course he's not even on the roster that I see.
Off to a good start then. But for Central Noble, Joe, that's, I mean, they're out at the 30. That's an improvement from where we've had been earlier this year.
There's been a lot of drives that the opponents have started at midfield, so we'll take this.
Yep.
Watching him in other sports.
So Fremont comes out, 1st and 10.
So setting up in the pistol for Fremont with
starting at quarterback, we got Zach Pika in the pistol.
I believe we're going to have offsides on the Cougars here. Looked like the middle linebacker was heading on a blitz and couldn't hold up.
All right, not a good start here for Central Noble, giving up 5 free ones to start with.
I guess they moved it 4 seconds. It shouldn't have moved since it was the start of the game. That might have been enough to run the ball.
Once again, Fremont's got 4 out.
Handoff up the middle. Looked like Caden Burkhart and Jacob Chenoweth on the tackle.
I believe that was 41 Colin Green with the carry. Gained about 1 yard, so we're going to be about 2nd and 4.
Sometimes you don't see them with the ball in the hands and get up, so setting up again in the pistol offense. Pika gets Fremont ready.
Pika gets everybody up to the line. Back
It's
to
going to be a
pass.
pass and complete to number 10. Is Brogan Blue. He's going to be about a yard short of the first down. Is Drew Pleat on the tackle there.
It's going to be a big chance for the Cougars to get off the field early here and get the ball back for the offense.
You made a great catch inside there. So it's 3rd and about a half a foot for Fremont on their own 40 and a half. Set up for the offense. In motion. Coming at us is Burkholder. He sets and Pika with the ball.
Pika rolls out. Steps up to throw.
Oh, that was almost picked off by Ethan Spencer.
I think that was knocked loose by his own teammate, I think.
I don't know if he even seen the ball. Hit him in the helmet.
You look down through Fremont's roster here, a lot of experience at the skill positions, and then you go down to the offensive line, their starters here. You got 3 sophomores starting with a little experience there. They do have 2 seniors, so kind of a mix of experience for them.
They don't have any height and weight, but you look down there, they're a pretty good sized line.
Yeah, yep.
From the 40 and a half yard line of Fremont, timeout called.
Official timeout to reset the play clock.
Play clock must have been a problem with that. And that's what we're getting the timeout for, not from either coach. Awful early to call one. I'm sure they didn't want to use one. Either coach would, even if it is 4th down. So in formation, looks like it could be a quick kick formation. We'll see.
Ooh, ball's bouncing on the ground, and they're going to get him.
That was a nice job by Riley Bremer coming through there and making a tackle.
Yep. So that's a big stop for the Cougars here to get the offense out there and a chance to take advantage of some great early field position here for the Cougars.
It'll be 1st and 10 from Fremont 30, so tough break.
These are possessions you need to capitalize on early. You can put a score or 2 on early, that really demoralizes the opponents.
Yep. Cougars are being led out there by number 10, Brody Morgan, a sophomore 5'5" quarterback that's been starting since the injury to Schischler. Takes the snap, hands it off.
They're running the scissors to Skinner, and they look like they had that bottled up. They obviously watched that on film.
Yep.
Didn't really pick up anything. May have lost a yard, though. He went right with the hand.
And there's going to be a loss of about 2 for the Cougars on the play there. I don't know, from this vantage point, the whole play looked off from the beginning of things there.
The snap was a little high, I think, and I don't know if that threw the timing off, but I agree. It didn't look smooth like it should.
Morgan brings them back up to the line again. 2 wide receivers to the top.
Going to be a handoff to Heistan. He's going to get maybe the 2 yards back.
Going to get it right back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down. Yeah, 85.
I will tell you this, watching Coach Kilgore the last couple of years, you don't need to get all of it here because you're going for it on 4th down.
It feels like a nice breeze coming in the press box here, but you look down at the flags and they're not moving at all. I don't know what kind of a...
Gets it downfield, nice pass.
Nice pass from Morgan to Cleat for about a 5-yard gain, it looks like. So good play by the Cougars there. Pick up half of it. You know you had another down coming up here to get the other half.
I was getting to, I don't know what field goal range is tonight. I would think we're a ways from it at this point.
Yeah, I think so. Morgan came into tonight's game 152 yards a game is what averaging.
He's going to keep it and go right up, following high stand.
I don't think he got it.
And he looks like he's going to be just half a yard short maybe. The officials do mark it first down Fremont.
Got it to the 21, it looks like. So Fremont takes the ball over there at the 21-yard line.
See if that comes back to cost the Cougars later, but as you had said there, those are possessions you have to take advantage of, getting the ball on the 30-yard line to start out with.
Yep.
So on the far hash mark, Fremont takes over on their own 21-yard line.
And we've got a flag.
The back judge, see what he's calling here. So Central Noble, because Fremont's clapping.
Illegal substitution on the Cougars. They had 12 guys on the field.
Coming off the field is 58.
Evidently that's frowned upon.
So Fremont gets to start one more time, 1st and 5. They had that opportunity.
Yeah, last drive started 1st and 5. This drive's going to start 1st and 5.
This time came up just short in the first series.
Back in the pass.
They're going to call it incomplete. I'm not sure where that could be a backwards pass.
That was close to being backwards, yeah.
Near side, and they weren't able to connect. Had some blockers out there.
They did. Again, they're getting through that line because I don't know who it was on Central Noble.
Braden Kirshner came up and caused the problem on that. He was right there where he was trying to throw the ball.
Tell you what, Joe, that is a young man that I'm glad seeing play football this year. Watching him play basketball, you go, man, he has such a football body, too.
Yep.
He would be huge.
He goes right. Sets up now, and the
It's
ball
nice to get big athletic kids out on the football field. Pika's going to keep the ball and get it up to the 30, so he's going to be about a yard short of the first down.
Yeah, not too bad of a run by Pika there, brought down by.
Going to be 3rd and 1 for the Fremont Eagles.
And 2 yards. Yeah, 3rd and 1. So
This will be another big stop for the Cougars.
quarterback Morgan for Central Noble was a sophomore. Both of these young men are very slight quarterback.
Pika comes back up from the pistol.
3rd and 1 on the 30-yard line at Fremont.
He's got Green beside him.
He's going to keep it coming this way. There's nobody there. He's going to be out up to about the 48. Tackled there by Kirshner.
19-yard pickup from Pika. He goes off.
Nice run there by Pika.
Left side end and makes another big play. So the coach for Fremont, Thomas, sees something that is working for him, and I'm sure he'll keep working.
So first down here for
yeah,
the Eagles.
Green come through and it looked like it was going to be
Approaching
Hannah.
midfield
Well
here.
executed play. In fact, it faked me out. I was watching Green run to the other side, and all of a sudden here comes Pika running at us, and actually got the 19-yard gain. Great job on Fremont.
3 receivers bunched down here near side, 1 to the top.
Same setup.
He's going to throw.
Pika, he's trying to
He's
throw.
got a guy deep.
The ball's out and is picked up by a lineman.
Almost fumbled, but Jackson Foster's
Good thing Central Noble got there with pressure because he had number 11, Wyatt Claxton, going down the middle of the field.
I didn't get a number on who that was that knocked the ball out. It may have been Blake Weeks.
Yeah, he looked like he was looking to pass, and he was right in the
He's been very active this year for the Cougars on defense.
I don't remember what game. I think it was Fairfield. He had the interception.
Yep, the kind of sparked things.
Yep.
So second, we're going to call it 11.
He's going back to pass again. He's rolling out to the right. Peyton Boots was out there. And looks like Eli Heitkamp on the tackle.
Yep, he made it back to the original line of scrimmage. Was great run by him because he should have been stopped about 4 yards behind the line, it looked like. So we're going to have a 3rd and 10 here for Fremont. Be a big play here for the Cougars because what they gain here will probably determine if they go for it or if they punt it away again, or attempt to punt it away.
I just looked at the wide receiver coming out to this side. I don't know how tall he is, but he's got about 8 inches on our corner over here. Pika completes a pass to Blue. And there's Cougars over there making a tackle. We got a late flag. I'm not sure, that might not be a face mask.
Yep, just motion face mask.
He's limping pretty heavily right now. Went up to the Fremont sidelines. I didn't see the call. He was a pretty big kid. I put him at 6'6", so they're going to take it up.
And that's still the high school rule where we have a 5-yarder.
Is it? Okay.
Third, back to where the reception was, so that's good.
So that is not an automatic first down, so this should bring up a 4th and 1, I believe, unless they replay the down.
No. And it's 3rd down and 1 to go.
Is it?
That's where we set 5:34.
Do they replay?
0-0 to score. Sorry,
The scoreboard says 3rd and 1 and down marker says 3rd, so I'm going to say they're going to replay the down.
Sets up Blues back in. Sets up with 2 to the left. And
Wide
2
receiver
to the right,
split,
and
2 to the top, 2 to the bottom, and I think we're going to have a
timeout
timeout here. Which during this timeout, I'm going to
on the
hurry
field.
and
Fremont, they're going to take a break. We'll take a
run
break.
through
Back
our
in 30
sponsors
seconds.
for the Central Noble Sports Network. Central Noble Athletics would like to thank the following businesses, individuals, and families for their sponsorship of our live streaming efforts. Your generous support has allowed us to provide free live stream broadcasts of all our home athletic events on YouTube. Without this support, these things would not be possible. Corporate sponsors are Reagan Chiropractic, Sunset Park RV, Walker Hughes Insurance, Yoder and Jessup, Community State Bank, Newman & Newman, LLC, Country Table, QSI Automation, Marlowe's Pizza, El Mariachi, Albion Pizza Depot, Lakewood Surveying, Noble RAMC, Burnworth Zollers, Cooper Directional Boring, Team Vice Health Coaching, Master Spas, the Albion Lions Club, J&G Home Improvements, Albion Village Foods, Dick Coates Lawn Care Incorporated, and Concrete Conceptions, LLC, Dan Parker Farms, A Time to Remember, the American Legion, Post 246, the Albion Sons of the American Legion, Squadron 246, and they have Time to Remember on there twice. So 3rd and 1 here. Fakes the handoff.
He's going out to the right. That, I was going to say, that sure looked like a hold over there on Bremer, and they did throw the flags. I believe this is going to be coming back. It looked like Bremer was in the right position, and he got tackled from behind.
Pika ran right off the right side end. Flag fell on the 44-yard line, so they're going to mark off whatever it was from there.
Good eye, Joe.
We'll see if we can get a signal. That's going to be a 10-yarder, probably a hold.
So that's going to put us back.
That's what it looks to be, so it's going to be
3rd and about 12
13
then.
for Fremont. They're back into their own territory on their own 46
It might be 13 actually.
That's a big hit right there.
Pretty even game so far. It's been a fun game to call.
Fremont brings 3 receivers to this side.
To the left now for Fremont.
One to the top, green,
Pistol formation. We
and
got
what's our
another flag.
flag?
There's a lot of yellow flying tonight.
He's pointing down.
He pointed at the ball. I wonder if the center moved the ball.
I think 75 went down, got stance, and then came back up.
He must have jerked it some. So another 5 yards, and that really sets Fremont back. It's back to their own 41.
So a couple penalties here that are big for Fremont.
You go from 3rd and 1 to you're now 3rd and
18, 19.
that limits your plays.
Yeah, playbook gets real small then.
Here we go, same formation, 3 to the
Back
left.
Pika's back to pass.
Pika looks around.
There's all sorts of Cougars there. Looks like Burkhart.
Not some good coverage by the Cougars on the back end there because he did have some time to step up there before the pocket collapsed. So
I'm not. Sorry.
looks like they're a little bit outsized with Central Noble. Central Noble's able to get through their line and stop some of those runs.
And a lot of that defense, that's what they call it. Coverage.
I would say 4th and 18 is probably a definite punting situation.
Probably pretty wise, I would say.
Punt now for Fremont, number 75. I think
Looks like Drew Pleat is back deep to receive the punt.
Kicked off and
Good punt by
He's
number
telling everybody to get away, and
hits about the 25.
number 11, Wyatt Claxton, downs the ball. Looks like about the 12-yard line.
nice punt there by number 75, Brendan Collins,
Scoreless so far.
senior offensive lineman.
Yeah, that was a nice punt. I forget who the Fremont person was.
That was Collins.
Collins. Nice punt by Collins. They needed to get some breathing.
So Central Noble starts their second drive, and not nearly as nice a field position.
Got their work cut out for them now.
Central Noble, and they look much smaller, not necessarily in weight, but in overall height. It seems to be
Two receivers
that's
to the
difference.
top
So they've got to be
for the
bigger just
Cougars.
overall. So in that pistol formation, Central Noble now starts. It's
Going to be a handoff to
in the middle, tackle out there by 55.
Nice stand. He
He's still
keeps
going.
working. He's fighting through, and he gets shoved out of bounds by Blue over there. I think about the 35, 34 it looks like. That was a nice run. I thought he had him down.
He did a nice job keeping the legs turning, getting out of the tackle and getting more yardage.
Well, they're going to put it back. He's out of
There for a while, I thought he was going to get the corner and maybe go.
Big run. Actually, we had 4 or 5 Fremont people that
Kirshner checked in for the Cougars here.
got away from that. A nice run.
And the option just had a little slant that went left, and that picked up enough.
Morgan takes the snap, hands it off to Kirshner.
And the man in motion, number 26.
It's upfield.
He's going to be out to about the 41.
Hard to read here tonight, Jerry.
They are hard to
The thing I like to see with him running there is maybe get a little bit lower. He runs awful, standing up awful tall.
Well, he comes off limping a little bit.
Easy to see when you had that artificial turf for some reason.
I thought you meant the numbers on the paper. I think
It's going to be 2nd and 3 for
Well, maybe you do
Morgan
that.
and the Cougars.
I do.
We don't want to listen to our wives, but they want us to listen to them.
I'll take the numbers out on the field like you said. They are hard.
So, 2 to the left and 2 to the right.
Morgan
kind
takes
of.
the snap,
He's
back to
going to
pass.
throw it this way.
Out there, and Morgan
It's Tyson Deck on the completion. He's going to be out to the Fremont 48, be enough for another first down. That was a nice throw there by Morgan getting that. That was right on the money.
Nice job of Deck, catching with hands, turning, getting upfield here. So 1st and 10 for the Cougars.
Something almost just making short little
Morgan
passes
with
and getting
high stand beside him again.
Wide receivers, one in the slot and one
Motions
slot
him
back.
out, takes the snap, back to pass.
They're
throws
going to
it
throw it over to
Landon
Landon
Weiss.
Weiss. He's not going to get, I don't know, he's going to get any out of that.
No, going to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Screen and just got maybe 1 yard, maybe nothing. They're going to mark it with no gain. So
Thought he was going to get a nice gain out of that, but other outside receiver there wasn't able to hold on the block quite long enough.
Game here at Central Noble.
It's actually Gage Cope that went in and almost had him, and then
So 2nd and 10 for the Cougars coming up to the line here.
Right over the top of him. Wide receiver right.
Wide receiver to the top, wide receiver to the bottom.
To the left. Really, again,
Morgan claps for the snap, hands it off to high stand. And
He slips coming around. He went to cut upfield and slipped.
down as he went right, just across the line. He gets up
He's limping now.
he slid down.
That got Central Noble earlier this year. I believe that was the Fremont game, the 4th and 2.
Fairfield.
Or Fairfield, I meant. Yeah, 4th and 2 down here. And if he doesn't slip, I think he gets in the end zone, and that becomes a completely different ball game for
Yep.
the Cougars.
So we've got 3rd and 9. Morgan in the shotgun all by himself back there.
To the top, to the bottom, back to pass.
Oh, he connected that to Pleat, and he's going to go in for a score. He got caught. Brogan Blue caught him from behind. I thought he was going to be gone.
Yep.
I'm not sure how that pass got through there.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked off, it looked like.
That is where you go up to your receiver and you think him. I'm not sure if he even seen it.
So that puts us on the 2-yard line.
Just missed him with the right hand. showed some speed from number 10 from Fremont, Burgundy, so you have to run him down.
Nice job, though, by Blue, not giving up on the play, sticking with it and running it down.
Same formation for Central Noble.
They're going to hand it off to Highstand. He's going to be in for the score.
Touchdown, Central Noble.
1 minute and 16 seconds left in the first.
So that was, am I thinking correct? They started on the 11, right?
11 or 12, so
Yeah,
that's
a good drive for Central Noble to put together, driving down the field like that. It actually had pretty good balance of run
pass,
to get
yep.
there.
Yeah, it did. And like you said, I think we're starting to see the line for Central Noble putting up some of those.
Good.
So the ball's ready.
Jonah Hope in for the PAT. Ball's down and it's up, and it looks like it's right down the center.
Good. So with 1:16 to go here in the first quarter, it is Central Noble 7, Fremont 0. And if you're ready, Joe, we'll take a quick commercial here.
All right.
This is Madison Vice of CN Lady Cougar Basketball, and I hope you are enjoying tonight's game on the CN Sports Network. This broadcast is possible due to our sponsors such as Walker Hughes Insurance. This is their first year helping out. Working together, we can all do great things. Win as one.
Hello Cougar Nation, I am Megan Keeble of Lady Cougar Soccer, and I would like to thank you for watching tonight's game. This broadcast was made possible thanks to the sponsorship of Yoder and Jessup Attorneys at Law. This is their first year sponsoring the CN Sports Network.
All right, Ryan, we'll be back here. Central Noble getting ready to kick off. Looks like Jonah Hope's out there to kick off again.
Got Wyatt Claxton back deep and mystery number, that's 82 back there, right?
I'm not sure that, I think, yeah, maybe it is. I was thinking 82 is further up last time, but maybe it is him back there. He's going to
get it.
Fremont's not going to get there, but went out of bounds luckily. I think Central Noble might have been to the ball.
I'm not sure what they're saying here. The official hasn't made any signal.
Central Noble ball. Oh, they just overturned it.
Oh, they're pointing the other way. Well, there's an argument from the referees.
I'm not sure what. They are giving it to Fremont.
One referee did point to.
So shouldn't there be a flag? Because they'd be out of bounds then, right?
I would think so. The only thing if we touch it and then slide out of bounds without having control. But
okay, yeah, that could be. Nice placement, though, by Hope on that right there.
Hayden is talking to Hope, and there is the new rule that you cannot pound it into the ground. I thought he just popped it up, but maybe they did kick it into the ground. I'm not sure.
So 1st and 10 here for Fremont, starting on the 43-yard line.
Pika hands off to number 41. It's Colin Green. He's going to get a yard maybe. Look like Ethan Skinner and Caden Burkhart on the tackle.
Pika's going to bring him up with 2 wide receivers to the top, Green to his right, and a wide receiver to the bottom. Back to pass.
He kind of bobbled that snap. I don't know if that threw his concentration off. That allowed Burkhart time to get back there. No, I take that back. That's Ethan Skinner on the sack there.
Yeah, Burkhart got back there and flushed him to Skinner, I think. I would guess this will be the last snap of the first quarter.
They're going to be facing 3rd and what is it, about 15, 16?
A ways.
And then we're down to 3 seconds. It looks like they're just going to let it run out and go to the second quarter. So, nice first quarter there by the Cougars. A 7-0 lead.
7-0 lead for the Cougars. And if you guys are okay with it, why don't we stay here? Because we have the Central Noble primary and I believe the Albion Elementary school staffs coming out here to be recognized. So we'll keep it on. Being led out by Officer Kuntz.
Okay, I thought maybe you knew who it was.
No, we don't. This is our first Fremont game because we do anybody in Steuben County. Okay. So we call him mystery player.
Okay, that's what we're calling it. I thought maybe you guys knew. We didn't say who he was. So, all right.
Don't have any idea, right?
Nice of them to recognize the staff from both elementaries, the Central Noble Primary and the Albion Elementary here tonight. Thank you for all they do for the kids.
While they were introducing them, I talked, Fremont has a radio broadcast up here, and I asked them if they knew who number 82 was, and they said this is their first Fremont game. They do everybody in Steuben County, and they said that they do not know who he is, so they're referring to him as Mystery Man also.
Okay, good. We're not the only ones. Nice play. Nice play by Alex Tarleton there. So that's going to be 4th and long and another punting situation for Fremont.
18, I think. Well, you're 19. You're okay. Well, we got 8 plus 10, so I don't know, maybe the board.
Looks like Drew Pleat's going back for the punt again.
We're on the 35 with the mark, but they moved it back to 34. So I stand corrected. And Fremont will punt in that situation. 11:24 left, 7-0 Fremont down in this one. Back to kick, number 70.
They were pointing over to Kirshner. I think they wanted Kirshner to try and get up there to block it. He didn't get there.
Takes a great Fremont bounce to the 29-yard line. Another good punt by Brendan Collins, number 75 for the Eagles. So Central Noble will get the ball back here with 11:09 on the clock here in the second quarter. Be 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line.
Central Noble coming out in their typical pistol formation.
Morgan's got 1 to the top, 2 to the bottom with high stand to his right.
Morgan trying to get Fremont to jump. Gets the ball.
Hand off to high stand. He's
got some room going, still going.
He's going to pick up about 13 on that. That was a nice job by Weiss. He was right there, just kind of being in the way, but not doing anything, not holding or blocking in the back.
Nice run. That puts them up to the 44-yard line.
I noticed this information you guys talked about during the Fairfield game. They're playing off. It'd almost be nice to throw a little bubble out here to Kirshner. And if you can get Weiss to block, that could be wide open on this side.
Yep. Oh, another good run.
High stand. He broke 1 tackle. He's going to be down to about 29. He's running well tonight.
Yes. Yep. Running hard, getting some nice holes to get through there, and breaking some tackles. That's nice to see.
27 now is where they're marking.
So about the 27-yard line here for the Cougars, driving again here in the second quarter. Thank you again to Jeff Malt for hopping in here tonight and helping us with the camera work, and for Joe hopping on the mic for us. Morgan's wanting the snap here, puts him in motion, hands it off to Pleat.
Number 8.
He's going to be bottled up out there. Look like number 16 on the tackle. That's Gage Cope.
I'd like to see them run that, where they fake it to him on the jet motion, and then look maybe back the other way and try to continue him out on like a wheel route or something to downfield.
The biggest element in that would be having time to do it.
Yep. So Morgan's going to bring him out here, 2nd and 9. He's got a wide receiver to the top, 2 to the bottom. I believe that's high stand to his left. He's going to pass it across the middle. Nice catch by Skinner.
Skinner, that was a nice catch. It was a little high. Morgan took a pretty good shot, too, on that.
Did he?
this area. So.
Let's hope he's tougher than his dad.
So we got a 1st and 10 on, looks like the 13-yard line for the Cougars.
Again, Cougars going to send 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top.
The 13-yard line inside the.
Hand it off to
Nice stand. He's
going to be in the end zone.
he still never went down. He's really running hard tonight. I'm glad to see that.
Yep. He's running hard, and his offensive line is doing a good job of creating the holes for him there. And that time he came around the corner, and he just had his hand on the back of the lineman in front of him the whole way there. And the thing I like to see, it doesn't sound like much, but Rawls, Bremer, some of those linemen are getting to come off here for the PAT and get a little breather.
You get a minute
defense.
break. That makes a big difference in 3rd and 4th quarters.
Snap is down, kick is up. It is good. So with 9:11 to go in the 2nd quarter, Central Noble 14, Fremont 0, and Joe Wood will take a commercial break here.
Hello, this is Callie Kuntz of CN Cheer. Myself and the Central Noble Athletic Department would like to thank Community State Bank for sponsoring the CN Sports Network. This is their 2nd year sponsoring Cougar Athletics. Their sponsorship allows us to stream our home games without charging our viewers. Please support those who support us. Go Cougars!
I hope you are enjoying tonight's game. I am Kennedy Weiss of Lady Cougar Volleyball, and I would like to thank Newman & Newman Law, LLC for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. This is their 1st year sponsoring our live stream efforts. Win as one.
All right, Cougar fans, we are back. Central Noble getting ready to kick off. During the break, Mr. Morgan was sitting out here beside the press box, and he said that Jonah Hope was hitting field goals from 42 yards in pregame, so that may be kind of nice to see. Maybe later in the game you get a chance to just see what kind of leg he has.
What you're dealing with in a game situation. And now this time we have 44 Ernsberger lining up to kick it off.
With the kickoff, Central Noble again up in this one 14-0. 9:11 left in the 2nd quarter. Kick is up, real high kick, almost looks
high
like
kick.
a pump, but it's punt.
Caught by Claxton, and he's on the move, and there's nobody out here, and he is tackled by Uri.
Good return there, gets him out to the 50-yard line. That's dangerous when you get a fast returner like that that's coming full speed to catch it. But Fremont's going to have a chance here starting out with some good field position, see if they can put the drive together here to claw back in it, stay in the game here before halftime. Looks like some confusion here from the Cougars on who's to be out there.
Same formation, folks. No, they brought the ends in on the left side, so it's 2 to the
Fremont
left, and then
coming out in their pistol formation.
Sending Green out in motion, swinging it out to him.
To Green, he catches the ball on a little slide.
He's going to end up picking 8 or 9 on that. Matt Rocky was out there in coverage. Not saying he wasn't in bad position, but was not able to make the tackle.
Yep.
Looked like he did get his towel, though.
Not sure why the ref threw his beanbag if he called him down. There was a fumble on the play, picked up by Fremont, but he threw his beanbag. Now
I'm not sure. The game clock, okay. The game clock was running. I was not sure with the conference out there if the game clock should be run, but they did stop it.
Now it's going to be 2nd down here for Fremont. They're resetting the play clock to 25.
That's fair enough.
Fremont's going to come out with 2 receivers to the bottom of the screen, 1 to the top.
Down and 4 for the Fremont Eagles.
Pika waiting for the snap.
With the ball, Pika, he's trying to pass. Got out of there, almost got Claxton.
It was intended for Claxton. That was nice coverage by
Alex Tarleton.
Tarleton, yes.
Number 12. And another one there where Central Noble got some good pressure on. And I think Pika kind of has the same thing that Morgan has to face. The size, seeing over taller linemen, taller defensive linemen getting hands up.
He was definitely moving around in that pocket trying to find that lane to throw the ball. The ball was pretty, I mean, it was on target.
Yeah, catchable ball there. So it's going to be 3rd down, and I'm going to call it 4 yards for Fremont. To the top, one to the bottom.
Looks like Peak is going to take it. And
he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That was Braden Kirshner on the tackle over there. I think that was no gain on the play.
I would imagine this would maybe be a go for it for Fremont.
They're going to be 4th and 4. It has taken them a long time to place that ball. It looks like we're going to Fremont timeout.
So with 7:52 to go in the game, Central Noble's up 14-0, and we will take a quick commercial break from one of our sponsors.
This is Meredith Taggart. The Central Noble Athletic Department would like to thank the Country Table for helping to sponsor our 2022 to 2023 live stream effort on the CN Sport Network. This is their first year sponsoring. Without them and our other sponsors providing access to a free live stream.
CCCOUGGARS Cougars, Cougars, Cougars. Hey Cougar fans, this is Avery Dieter of Lady Cougar Softball. The athletic department would like to thank QSI Automation for the sponsor.
Hello Cougar fans, this is Riley Bremer of Cougar Football. On behalf of the Central Noble Athletic Department, I would like to thank Marlowe's Pizza for their generous sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. This is the first year as a sponsor. Enjoy tonight's game and go Cougars.
Let's go, CN. Hey, sports fans. This is Ariane Clark, the coach of Unified Cougar Flag Football. The game you're watching has been sponsored in part by El Mariachi. This is their first year sponsoring the CN Sports Network. Make sure we support the local businesses that support us.
All right, we're back, live action here.
Welcome back. Fremont is going forward on 4th and 4. Puts man in motion.
That looked like a false start.
Got a guy. Good completion.
And that's going to be enough for a first down.
The thing I like about that play, I'd like to see Central Noble do it a little bit more. They wide side of the field, allowed him to roll to the right, but it gets him out of the pocket.
And he came in motion and set and then leaned forward and stopped. I'm not sure how that was not a false start on them.
Yeah, probably should have been.
But I'm not the official, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
They've got 3 to the top, 1 to the bottom this time. Takes a snap, back to pass, setting up a screen, and he's got some room to run here. Green's got it. He is about to the 25, I think, is where they're going to put it.
Drew Pleat tripped him up.
So nice job by Fremont there. Central Noble's been bringing some pressure, so try to neutralize that with a screen. So now it's going to be 1st down with the Eagles driving, and the Cougars need to step up and get a stop here.
Don't see a lot of screens anymore. I don't know if it's because of the shotgun that we see all the time now. But
I think he got tackled there by his center.
I believe Coleman Meyer had shoved the center back into him.
Yeah. Yep.
I think he hit that big kid in the middle.
So we'll give Coleman the assist on that tackle then.
On his back, but he's bounced right back up. Tough kid, Green is.
So going to be about 2nd and 12.
2nd down and 12 from the 27 now. Fremont and Central Noble.
Gage Cope and Wyatt Claxton to the bottom of the screen here. Pika takes a snap.
He's looking this direction.
Getting pressure again.
He's getting chased all over the place.
Tim Rawls with the sack. He knocked the ball loose. Fremont did recover it.
Yep.
That was a nice job of Rawls running him down from behind. That's pretty impressive for a kid that size to run quarterback down from behind like that.
Just if we could have got a little more favorable bounce on the fumble. But that sets them up in 3rd and forever.
3rd and 22.
Yeah, it looks like it. Yep. So if you're Central Noble, don't bite on a short. Keep it in front of you. Don't fall for a double move.
We're going to try it again on 3rd down. 3rd and 20 is where Fremont sets with the ball on the 40.
They fumble it.
He's going to keep it going left. I'm pretty sure they were supposed to hand that off on a reverse to Claxton coming this way. That fumbled snap really threw that off.
Are they going to go for this? It sure seems like they are. The 75's been doing the punting for them, unless they're going to do a quick punt with Pika.
4th and 24.
Evidently, he's gonna be the one to punt it.
I assume it will be. The only other thing would be to throw it up and hopefully we intercept it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a quick kick. Yep.
Oh, that's a nice kick. Beautiful.
It's going to bounce into the end zone, though. He's just a couple yards from pinning us deep.
Yeah, that was a very nice kick. I think it's been Collins that's been doing the punting, and he's done a good job, but that was a nice kick as well. So with 5:03 here to go in the second quarter, Central Noble's up 14-0. We're going to name off a couple of our family sponsors here. Nick Doobie, Heather Locker family, Stan and Nancy Jacob, Mark and Shelley Mayhorter, Monty and Nancy Egoff. We'll hit the rest of them up here in a bit. We appreciate those sponsors allowing us to bring these games live on YouTube to you. Morgan back to pass, double move.
Blue's going to intercept that. He's going to have it about the 49.
I think maybe his better option might have been Pleat running the wheel route there down the sideline.
And it was just one-on-one. Great job of stepping in front.
So nice interception there for Brogan Blue.
That was really nice coverage.
Yeah.
I mean, the ball was a 50-50 ball.
Yep.
So here comes Fremont.
The same unusual formation. One in the slot each way, and one on the wide receiver each way. Green in the backfield.
Back pass is Pika getting pressured again, nowhere to go.
There's Coleman Myers, the one that finally threw him down. There was all sorts of Cougars there.
Yep. Bremer was there, Coleman was there.
Well, he turned and I think wanted to go left, and Caden Burkhart was standing right there.
Yeah. Yep. That's a big guy to run into.
2nd and 19, Fremont on the
So now once again, Fremont's way behind the sticks here on offense. So.
I'm not sure. It seems like they went backwards more than they went forwards tonight.
Yeah.
You talked about their inexperience at offensive line.
Now it's a bad snap. Rawls gets credit for a sack.
I think Central Noble's going to take a timeout now, maybe.
20-some, 28.
So we will take a break with them with 4:08 to go. Central Noble up 14-0 here at Central Noble. We'll be back.
This is Jonah Hope of CN Soccer. The Central Noble Athletic Department, we would like to thank Albion Pizza Depot for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. This is their 2nd year as a sponsor. Please support our local sponsors and go Cougars.
This is Whitney Replogle, and I hope you are enjoying tonight's game on the CN Sports Network. This broadcast is possible due to our sponsors such as Lakewood Surveying. This is their 1st year helping out. Working together, we can all do great things. Win as one.
This is Noah Yoder of Cougar Track and Field. Noble REMC is a corporate sponsor of the CN Sports Network on YouTube. This is their 2nd year sponsoring this effort. Their donation allows us to live stream home events free of charge. Please enjoy the rest of the game.
All right, Ryan, we're back.
Welcome back to Central Noble High School here. I'm going to hurry and get a couple more sponsor names in here. Tanya Jones, Guy Forker, the Malt family, John and Melvin Morehouse, Tim and Carol Locke, the Drubberbliss family, Paula and John Burns, Tracy and Lori Cooper. Thank you for your sponsorship. It's a third down and forever for Fremont here. Back to pass.
Pika's back to pass. Coleman Meyer putting pressure on. He throws it out. Disconnected.
He broke the tackle. He's up to the 40 and up to the 40.
I believe that's Gage Cope on the reception there. He's going to be out to the 43, it looks like.
That was Jacob Chenoweth there that had the shot on him there and missed.
So they're at 4th and 15, and they do have their normal punter in. I don't remember. All I can read is 7. I think it's Brandon Collins, 75.
Yeah, it's Collins getting back.
Another
good kick.
Down to the 22-yard line.
Pleat gets it.
Fake reverse, and
he's going to get about 4 or 5 yards on the return. He's going to be at the 27-yard line, 28-yard line.
Nice coverage there by Wyatt Claxton for Fremont, number 11.
So the Cougars will have the ball, the 3:15 to go here in the half. I'm trying to get the clock back to where we're the same as the game clock.
Oh, come on now. Been a slow-moving first half, it feels like.
It'd be nice to get another score in right here before halftime.
So Morgan's got 2 to the top, putting Spencer in motion, hand off to high stand.
And Claxton on the tackle there. I almost looked like maybe he was trying to jump over Claxton.
Yeah.
second down for Central Noble from their own 31-yard line.
Kind of looked like one of those, do I jump or do I not jump? And he got caught in between.
Actually got down on his knees and was able to get that low tackle and stop.
Going to be a gain of about 3 on the play.
Again in that pistol formation, slots either way, and they're ready to go.
Going to send Kirshner in motion the other way. They're handing the ball off to him. He turned it up and got hit, and then he was able to go to the outside. I think he might.
I think he got the first down on
It's going to, well, going by the official on this side, he's going to be short. They're going to mark him a yard short. I thought Fremont had a hold of him, but he was able to bounce it out and picked up about 5 yards, 5-6 yards on that.
See if we see high stand here for the Cougars. Morgan wanting the snap, takes it, rolls back to pass. Off to Skinner. Nice run. He's up to about the 45-yard line.
That's going to be a pickup of about 7. Get him out to the 45. 2:04 to go.
I think you'll start to see Central Noble try to hurry up a little bit.
Central Noble on the go.
They still have 2 timeouts if they need them. The handoff to high stand up the center. Number 55, Jackson Foster on the tackle.
I believe we're going to have a Central Noble timeout here. We are. Real quick, I want to finish the rest of our family sponsors, if we could. Rick and Sheila Gregg, the Daniel family, the Copus family, Doug and Bev Heil, Dave and Cindy Swank, the Meineke family, Todd and Rebecca Freeman, the Fry family, Kevin and Nicole Knafel, Jason Brown, #1 Cougar fan, and Clark and Mary Kay Shepard. So once again, thank you to all of our corporate and family sponsors that allow us to bring these live streams to you. And I think we still have time that we can cut away for a commercial here.
Hello, Cougar Nation. I'm Red Exalman of CN Boys Basketball. I'd like to thank you for watching tonight's game. This broadcast was made possible thanks to the sponsorship of Burworth Dollars. This is their first year sponsoring the CN Sports Network.
Hello, this is Sam Asijian of CN Basketball. Myself and the Central Noble Athletic Department would like to thank Cooper Directional Boring for sponsoring the CN Sports Network. This is their first year sponsoring Cougar Athletics. Their sponsorship allows us to stream our home games without charging our viewers. Please support those who support us. Go Cougars.
All right, back here at Central Noble. Going to have it 2nd 8. Morgan takes a snap. He's looking to throw out this way. Connects it to Landon Weiss, and he makes a turn, turning it upfield. He's going to be out to the 35-yard line. They're going to give him the 33.
Nice job by Central Noble taking those quick routes that they're giving them by laying off there.
That was a nice job by Weiss turning and getting upfield. He turned right away, spun the right way, got away from that defender.
So that brings up 1st and 10 for Central Noble on the 38-yard line. No.
In the backfield.
33.
33, yes.
High stand.
Back to the pass. Wheel route again. Puts it up there.
Pleats wide open. He connects. He's in for a touchdown. I'm not sure they are going to. The official wasn't in position to see that. I wasn't sure they were going to give it to him.
Yep. Same play they ran last possession. Yeah, when he got intercepted there on the last possession. This time he went with the wheel route that was there after conversation with Coach Kilgore coming off the field last time.
That was a wise choice.
Yep. So minute 34 to go here. Central Noble is up 20-0.
Jonah Hof back in for the extra point.
See if he makes it. He's been solid so far. Taking their time, ball set up, and it's another good kick.
Kick is good. That looks like they're going to have to speed that up because that looks like they're getting close to blocking that.
Well, that was, I don't know if he's been the holder all year. That's Connor Fish holding the ball. I think it was Drew Pleat doing it earlier in the year, but they may be putting a freshman in just to get Pleat a break every once in a while.
Yep. So with minute 34 to go, we will take a quick break and get some commercials in.
This is Landon Weiss of the Central Noble Cougar Football. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This broadcast is sponsored in part by Team Weiss Health Coaching. This is their 2nd year of sponsoring CN Sports Network. Let's get this win, Cougars.
I hope you are enjoying tonight's game. I am Devin Heaston of Central Noble Football, and I'd like to thank Master Spas for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. This is their 1st year sponsoring our live stream efforts. Win is one.
All right, Cougar fans, we're back. Central Noble getting ready to kick off.
16 seconds.
Wyatt Claxton and Mystery 82 is back deep. It's not very often that you see a offensive lineman towards the back, but they got, I believe that's 75.
Yeah, that's
Brendan Collins back.
He's the multi-purpose. Hope on the kick. That's going to roll out of bounds at the 28. That's going to be a penalty. Is that
35?
It's either 30. I think it's the 40.
Is it?
Big pass, 31 yard, 33 yard, wasn't there? 33 yard pass to Weiss. Beautiful play. Yeah, it's
So a little bit of a miscue on the Cougars there.
Yep.
It looks like they may put it at the 35, so it's not a horrible result.
Yeah, yep. Better than last kickoff when they started out on
midfield.
Lead in the big school section of the NECC.
So yes, they will spot it at the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Fremont. See if they get something going here. Offense has struggled the last couple of series.
Fremont will set up. They'll be on their own 35-yard line. We'll see how we
Pico brings him up. He's got 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top. Back to pass. Cougars bringing pressure again.
He's trying to throw. Can't find anyone again.
Peyton Boots on the tackle there. That's going to be right at the line of scrimmage. I think they are going to mark him for about a 1-yard loss, so that'll give him credit for a sack, won't it?
It should. And what I like to see there out of Boots, he had a guy pursuing, and he came up and he kind of broke down and waited. A lot of kids you'd see come flying up there and maybe miss the tackle then, but he broke down, did a good job. So 2nd and about 11, defensive coordinator Kilgore's fired up about something.
In and out of the hands of the receiver, I believe that was
incomplete pass there.
We don't have a 28, maybe it's Burkholder 26, because with the numbers tucked up under their pads.
That's it.
that makes those numbers hard to read. We're sorry about that.
So that's going to be 3rd and long now for Fremont. And not much time has came off the clock here for them. If you
Once again, I'm off of my clock here on the live stream. There is 1:22 left in the half.
I'll be honest with you, Joe, I don't know how you even get halfway close because I would get watching the game and forget all about it. So we'll catch up with you here.
I'll try and get her back where it needs to be. They're going to hand it off to Green going left. He's going to be drugged down. I would take a timeout if I'm Central Noble. That's going to bring up 4th and 8 with 1:16 to go. Central Noble is taking a timeout.
Yep, that was Eli Heitkamp on the tackle there, number 22 for the Cougars. So right now for Central Noble, you get the ball back here. I mean, you hate to do it being up 21-0, but it's also a great opportunity for you to prepare for later on in the season and some 2-minute offense opportunities. It also gives you an opportunity that if you drive down the field here, like you talked about, and you get close enough, maybe you get a chance to practice
try a field goal.
Yep.
And that could be one of those they want to see if they can get a return, make them punt it. Yep. I mean, the way they had to snap over the punter's head earlier, they snap it over, and you get the ball at the 20-yard line. That sets you up real nice.
Yep. It looks like you're going to have Brendan Collins back to kick again. Central Noble is going to send Tyson Deck and
Drew Pleat back deep.
Back. I knew it was Pleat. I couldn't think of the first name, though.
Looks like they're back in punt formation. Brendan Collins to punt one more time for the Fremont Eagles. Ball skips to
another nice punt by Collins. That's going to go out. I think it'll be right at the 32.
Yep.
31, 30.
He's only off by 2. I agreed with your 32.
So we've got 70 yards to go. 1:09.
2-minute offense.
Could be one of those you hand the ball off a couple times and see what kind of yards you get, or as wide open as that wheel route was, maybe you try that again.
Trying to remember, did we kick? We kicked.
We kicked off, yeah. We should reserve the half.
Yeah. Morgan takes the snap.
He's going to throw it. He's Tyson Deck, nice catch, and he's going to go.
Nice play for the Cougars. An excellent job by Tyson Deck. He went up, he used his hands, he high pointed the ball, got it down, and then off to the races he went.
That was a nice ball by Morgan. I mean, that was right. I mean, he had to go up and get it, but it was right where it needed to be. That's 70 yards. That pads your stats pretty nice.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
And boy, they got to get grouped up and sort of stop for some of this. This is going to get too far out of hand from that. Absolutely. And, you know, we were talking
So we got Jonah Hope then again for extra point.
He can throw. Yeah, he can, and he's getting time to throw, too. That's the big difference. Hope, again, another kick, and I'm not sure he got
Up, and it's good. So 28-0 with a minute to go. We're going to get the light show again here. Hopefully Mr. Amber can figure out how to shut them off.
Actually turn them back on.
Oh, yeah. So we will take a quick break here and hear from a couple of our sponsors.
This is Kelsey Lutz of Central Noble Volleyball. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This podcast was sponsored in part by Albion Lions Club. This is their first year sponsoring the Central Noble Sports Network. Let's get the win, Cougars.
C-C-C-O-U-G-G-A-R-S-C. Cougars, Cougars, Cougars. Hey, Cougar fans, this is head football coach Hayden Kilgore. The athletic department would like to thank J&G Home Improvements LLC for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. This is their first year helping us stream our home games for free. Make sure you let them know how much you appreciate their commitment to Central Noble Athletics. Let's win, Cougars.
All right, we're back.
All right, welcome back. Got Jonah Hope teeing the ball up here to kick off to Wyatt Claxton and number 82 for Fremont, who is not on the roster, so we apologize, but he's not on the roster here. Squib kick, and it's taken by number 14, and he is going to get up to about the 40-yard line, and that is Hayden McNeely, a freshman wide receiver.
He was tackled by Sam Hoover, freshman in there on special teams. I see he's got his hair out of his helmet and trying to look like his older brother, maybe.
It's now a big thing if you're Central Noble here. Everything stays in front of you. If they're going to run an out for 8 yards, you keep it in front of you, you make the tackle, don't bite on that, and get burnt deep on a double move then. Keep it in front of you.
The one nice thing with us is we've had enough pressure on the quarterback. That helps keep stuff in front of you when he doesn't have time to throw the ball.
It looks like they're just going to kneel on it and get to halftime.
He takes a knee, and with that, the clock's going to run down one
So
more
we'll get
time.
one more knee, and we will be going to halftime then.
They're going to let the clock run down and go into the clubhouse or into
So
the locker room.
great first half here for Central Noble. They got out to a good start here. Get to halftime. The big thing is keep your focus, come out here in the second half, finish the game off.
And there's no JV game this week or against Fremont. I think they did pick up an extra JV game against Busco.
Okay.
But I'm not sure how that works on quarters. You could get some of your JV in the second half to get some valuable minutes.
Okay, yep. So at halftime, as the clock runs out here, it's going to be Central Noble 28, Fremont nothing. Take a break, get some popcorn, come back, join us for the second half.
FM 100.3 and Steuben County.
All right, Cougar fans, we're back. We've got minute 30 till the start of the second half here. I did get some scores here at halftime. East Side is up 21-0 at Garrett. That's in the second quarter. Busco is up 35-0 on Prairie Heights. Angola is beating Lakeland 27-0. West Noble over Fairfield 20-0. And East Noble was getting beat by Leo. It was 13-7, I believe.
Nothing real surprising, I don't think, out of those, is there?
I think the biggest surprise for me is probably West Noble handling Fairfield that easily at this point. And Fairfield is undefeated. West Noble got beat by Angola last week, but I'm a little surprised at how lopsided that seems to be. I think West Noble's better than a lot of people anticipated them being.
Yep. I have not got to see them in person, but I've heard very good size.
They got a lot of size, and they've got some young kids playing that have some size and very athletic. I think there's a bright future there.
So unofficially, we're without Statman, Coach Christopher here this evening. Want to send our condolences to his family. I believe his father-in-law had passed away this week, so condolences to the Christopher family. We do not have him here tonight, so unofficially, up here in the press box, somebody that is trying to keep stats and keep an eye on the game had Central Noble for 196 yards passing in the first half. So
that would be interesting to know what is the single game passing record for Central Noble.
281 yards by Rex Falk in 1979. So that's a record.
That could be well within reach if we want to. Depends on what Kilgore wants to do in the second half, if he just wants to run the ball or if he wants to continue working on the passing.
Kicks the squib right to the front of the line, almost like an onside. And that's what it was treated like. I'm not sure if
Cougars were able to get on that, so Cougars are going to start with great field position here to start the second half.
Didn't do him any good. So
Central Noble came into tonight's game averaging 127 yards rushing, 152 yards passing, which is crazy. I don't know that I've ever seen a Central Noble team that came into a game averaging more passing yards than rushing yards.
You had to think when they moved the ball down there the other half, Central Noble was catching on, and maybe that's why Coach Kilgore was so animated.
Central Noble will start 1st and 10 at the Central Noble 47.
Central Noble sets up.
Morgan in the pistol formation.
Pistol formation, 2 to the right, 1 to the left. The guy off the backside in the backfield with a big tackle.
I think Morgan had the wrong read on that one. I
Jackson Foster,
think that was a pull instead of a give. I think he had the wrong read.
And just as the ball was handed off.
So here we go. Central Noble loses on the first one, behind the sticks early. Second half here.
Hopefully he's not doing that just so he can pass the ball more.
I think that's 2nd and 15 then.
Maybe this will get Fremont fired up.
Yeah, it does look like 15, maybe 16. The scoreboard says 15.
A slot just off the tackle on the right side and a wide receiver that way. Man in
Kirshner coming in motion. They're going to hand it off to him.
right side this time.
Gets up. He's going to be up to the Fremont 47.
47-yard line, yep.
Up to the Fremont 47.
Got to get him running lower.
There's a lot of, I don't know how tall they have him listed. He's got to be 6'2", 6'3" anyway. They got to list it at 6'1". But yeah, he runs pretty straight up.
There's a lot of area to hit there when you run that tall. Get that pad level down. Morgan brings him up, 2 to the bottom, 1 to the top.
We're 3rd and 4, and Morgan's going to keep it. He's going to get a first down. He's going to be up to about the 29-yard line. That was a nice run by.
Yeah, Brody did a good job on that. The thing I like about him, when he commits to the run, he goes, and even though he's small, he's not afraid to put his shoulder down.
He's not afraid of contact. That's right.
So big first down for the Cougars. Looks like they're going to give them the 29-yard line there, 1st and 10. Driving here in the third quarter.
right around the right tackle.
Morgan takes the snap.
Pass out here to Matt Rocky. There's nowhere to go. That was very well read by Fremont.
Backwards pass didn't get anywhere though. Fremont covered that well. Green there for a
I'd like to see that to the white
others.
side of the field. Give a little more room.
I'm not sure it would have mattered the way they had that covered. So that's going to be a loss of 5 on that play.
I'd also like to see that to a white side of the field with the receiver up top. Fake that pass out to him and hit a slant coming off there, right behind the defense.
So that's why he's there. He followed the play to get the play.
So we've got 2nd and 15 for the Cougars.
For Central Noble from their own 34-yard, or from the Fremont.
Alex Tarleton wide to the left. They're going to hand it off to Matt Rocky. He's going to get, looks like about 2 or 3 on the play.
He's only 5'7".
So that's going to put you in passing down here, 3rd down. But once again, as we mentioned earlier, this is going to be a 2-down territory, I'd have to guess. If you don't pick it all up here on 3rd down, coach will most likely go for it.
He's on the sideline. He's on the sideline. Hands on his hips right now.
Trying to think, you get up to the 25-yard line, that would be right in that 42-yard range for a field goal.
So 3rd down for Central Noble. See where they go from here.
Morgan back to pass.
He's trying to pass. He gets rushed.
He's looking over the top. That was almost picked off by Pica.
Yeah, Pica should have had that picked off.
That went off his hands.
Trying to get to Deck again, but right through the hands of Deck. Good coverage from Fremont, and that brings up a 4th down.
One of those thrown into double coverage there. Got to read that a little bit better. So we're going to be going for it here on 4th down. Just started the play clock. So Cougars got time getting the play in here.
Yeah, it is. Like I said, it's looking a little foggy up in the light, so maybe it's getting a little dewy out there for everyone. That happens in the grass.
Central Noble's going to have 3 to the left here.
Gets a little wet, so is the ball then.
Yeah, Tyson Deck to the bottom.
Formation. Morgan with the ball. He looks to pass.
He's throwing deep.
Oh, he got him. Oh!
And
he had boots going there. If he could have let it up just a little bit more.
Couldn't get it. The ball didn't make it to him, so Fremont will take the ball over on down. They'll take off from their own 33-yard line. Good defensive stand this time. Fremont down though, 28-0 with 8:36 left.
I'm not sure Peyton was expecting the pass.
I don't think he was first option. I think Morgan had to do his progressions there, which good job of reading through that and finding it was there if he could just get it up a little bit more to overtop the defense. So Fremont gets it here. Good stop for the Eagles. Gets them the ball back. See if they can get something going here on offense. 1st and 10.
See clean shirts and dirty shirts, and there's some clean shirts out there.
Green with the handoff, and Coleman Meyer wraps him up. Good play by Coleman.
That was impressive, just reaching out there and grabbing him like that.
Tell you what, he's what do they have him listed at here? 6 foot 225. I would guess him a little bit bigger than that, but he's got some length to him.
The top of that right side tackle for Fremont. So Fremont with a 2nd and 14.
So Fremont's behind the chains now. 2nd, 14. He's going to send 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Have Green to his left. Fumbles the snap.
Bobble. Passed out to Cope. As Drew Pleat came up, made a nice tackle on that. That's only going to be a gain of about 2.
Yep.
Does a nice job of Pica getting the ball and getting it back in his hands and being able to throw that.
Yep. Nice job by Pleat there, too. Coming up, making sure you make the sure tackle on it. Yeah, you gave up 2 yards, but you're going to give that up in a heartbeat.
You're 3rd and 12.
Yep. Keep everything in front of you.
To Cope, to Gage Cope.
And then he was in on that tackle, so good defense.
So once again, Fremont's going to line up 2 to the top, 2 to the bottom.
And on the near side,
running back to his left, takes the snap. Cougars are bringing pressure.
He can't find anybody. Oh, almost intercepted. He's claiming
that was close. Chenoweth.
Jacob Chenoweth, I thought maybe he got that. He was trying to convince the officials he did.
Number 50 for Central Noble, Jacob Chenoweth.
Tell you what, Central Noble all night has been able to get pressure back there. I feel bad for Pica because he hasn't had any time to be able to survey or do anything.
That's, you'd said earlier that they've got a lot of underclassmen on that offensive line. That's rough learning when you're thrown into the fire like that.
30-yard line. Punt is off. Nice high kick, but not real far out of bounds.
Coach Kilgore fumbles the catch.
The coach was supposed to catch the ball in the press box up here. Picks on the coach.
He's blaming it on the lights.
So Central Noble's going to take over with great field position, and we're going to take a quick break here to get us some advertisements in here.
Maybe the fog was in his eyes.
This is Bella Orman of Central Noble Volleyball. Albion Village Foods is a corporate sponsor of the CN Sports Network on YouTube. This is their second year sponsoring this effort. Their donation allows us to live stream home events free of charge. Please enjoy the rest of the game.
Same formation.
All right. They went quick on us here, getting the game rolling. Back to pass, double move. He's got a man wide open.
Tyson Deck.
And he's going to be down about the 11-yard line.
Another big pass from Morgan.
Central Noble with the double move there. Did the hook and go, and he was wide open.
Quarter there towards the end, and he just had another big pickup. What do you think that was?
Gonna be
That's
putting
another
him
45
close.
yards.
Yeah.
Okay, another big play and a nice pass delivered. No rush.
So Central Noble is going to come up first and 10 from the 11, so you can get a first down without scoring here.
Once again,
one to the top, one to the bottom.
Quarterback slaps his hands to get the ball, hands it off to high stand.
Hands it off to high stand, up the middle.
Gets grabbed by Green and eventually tackled, probably picked up 4.
It's going to be a gain of about
so that'll bring up 2nd and 6.
3, it looks like.
The ball is down on the 8-yard line, Jerry.
Second. What now?
Says gain of about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
I thought you said 2nd and 3, and I'm like, that's a long 3.
Gain of 3.
All right, so once again, 2nd down. With the ball, Morgan.
High stand there behind Morgan, gets the handoff.
There, right there. Number 62 is Xander Rowe. That was a nice play by him.
Yeah, yep. They had a whole group of them right there to meet the ball carrier.
There's a couple of them that in the first half went for big yards. They must have made a nice adjustment on that. That hadn't been there.
If I'm Central Noble, I take my time getting to the line, just kind of let this clock run a little bit.
Once again, we'll get back to this game. Central Noble up 20-0.
Morgan clapping for the snap. Makes his
He's
read.
going to keep it.
He's going to keep it up the middle.
He scored.
He scores.
Once again.
Touchdown for Brody Morgan.
You'd said earlier, Ryan, when he commits to the run, he puts his head down and he goes. And that was another case there. Once he decided he was going, he wasn't going to be stopped.
Yep. And honestly, as a ball carrier, if you just put your head down and go, you're going to be so much better as far as contact that you take. It's when you start tiptoeing, dancing, trying to find, that's when you take the bigger hits.
And that makes it 34-0. Fremont down 5:36 left in the third.
So as you mentioned earlier, we got number 6, Connor Fish, in there to hold the snap.
HOPF. And it's up.
Hope has the kick up, and it is good into the student section.
They'll take a break, and we'll take a break.
So we will take a break with 5:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Cougars up 35-0.
Let's go, CN. Hey, sports fans. This is Ella Zolman of Central Noble Volleyball. The game you are watching has been sponsored in part by Dick Coates Lawn Care, Inc. This is their first year sponsoring the CN Sports Network. Make sure we support the local businesses that support us. This is Lydia Replogle of Central Noble Volleyball. The Central Noble Athletic Department would like to thank Concrete Conceptions LLC for helping to sponsor our 2022-2023 live stream effort on the CN Sports Network. This is their first year sponsoring. Without them and our other sponsors providing access to a free live stream would not be possible. Thanks again and good luck, Cougars.
We are back here at Central Noble, getting ready to kick off. Jonah Hope, another kick, kind of bouncing. It's mishandled by the Fremont. He does corral it, but really no gain on the return there. He seems a little slow getting up. That's number 14.
That's the freshman, I do believe, isn't
Hayden
it?
McNeely.
Yep.
Fremont will set up there. We got a timeout on the field. Fremont.
Take
another break. We'll take
timeout, so we'll take a break with them.
WLKI FM 100.3.
Hello, Cougar fans. This is Abby Heil on behalf of Central Noble Athletic Department. We would like to thank Dan Parker Farms for their generous sponsorships of the CN Sports Network. This is their second year as a sponsor. Enjoy tonight's game and go Cougars.
Hello, this is David Bremer, the athletic director at Central Noble Junior Senior High School, and I would like to thank Paula and John Burns, Tracy and Lori Cooper, and the Keeble family for their support of CN Sports Network. Together, we can win as one.
Over Garrett, 28 zip.
All right, we're back, Central Noble. We were just talking during the break. I believe there is the rule for the running clock. I think that does go into effect at 35 points. We will see what they do here after they start this.
I think you're right on that, by the way.
So let's get the play underway here.
So Fremont comes out. We have a new quarterback. I got to get a number on it. Is it Gage Cope?
Yes, it is.
Cope back to throw.
Delivers out to Claxton.
Tell you what, he throws a nice ball.
Right side flat. Had a 3 or 4 yard down.
And the thing that I would give him the advantage over Pika is
he's got some size.
He's got some size. He can see over that line.
And I assume we are going to running clock. That was an incomplete pass, and the clock is still running.
So now you got Pika out top as a wide receiver. You got Claxton to the top of your screen, and you got number 10, Brogan Blue, here at the bottom.
Cope back at the quarterback.
Yeah. Cope back to pass.
He's a little taller. He's going
Steps
up the middle
up.
on the run. Uses his straight arm across.
He's going to have a nice gain here. He's going to be, I think they're going to give him first down.
Yep. And this might be a little bit of a spark that Fremont needs to get things going a little bit here.
Being able to run the football. Cope, nice move out there. Went right off the left side tackle. And he got the first down, although the flag over there says 2. Now it's flipped to 1.
Oh, bobbles
bobbled snap. There's nowhere to go there.
That's Blake Weeks there with the sack.
Cope hasn't been playing quarterback, and I don't think he had the play straight with him.
That's going to be a loss of 7 yards on that.
Blake Weeks he's putting together a very nice senior season here for the Cougars.
61 on the tackle. That was Blake Weeks, and another, I missed the number on the other guy. Back
so Fremont lines up, back to pass again.
Looks to pass. Weeks again on the run. He's
Cougars getting pressure again. Number 70, who is that?
That's Braxton Piper.
Yes.
They ripped him right through the air.
He spun him around and threw him down. 16 needs to snap up his Cope needs to snap up his chin strap. He should have got a penalty on that play because he ran that play without it snapped.
You get thrown down like that many more times, you're going to wish you had it strapped on.
Yeah. Yep.
It's 3rd and a mile and a half, I think.
I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. The Fremont announcer just said 3rd and a mile and a half.
Green still in the backfield with it. Ball on the
So
29-yard line of Fremont.
Doubles down low, back to pass. He's looking that way, steps up to run, and he's got all kinds of pressure. Yeah, just go down. It's probably your best bet there.
I believe that's Blake Weeks going to get credit for another sack on that. I think he slipped. He's limping coming off. You don't want to see that.
And I saw him getting a wrap on his both ankles when we walked in here this evening.
Big rush from those linemen. Yeah, he's got some moves back there. He just can't get any.
So I'm going to assume they're probably going to punt on 4th and 28.
They had a couple positive plays after the quarterback change, and then it quickly went backwards.
Yes.
In the punt formation, they're 3rd and 4th, and I think they've got 28 on the board.
It's not even 28. It's further than that, I do
Ball
believe.
is off. It's good kick.
Good kick.
Another nice kick going to land on the 45. Now all the way
Good
back
kick.
to the 40.
Just get away from
all
it.
the way down to the
75, Brendan Collins, the starting left guard for them. That was a very nice kick.
He's had several nice punts tonight.
Yes.
And Fremont back on the defense. Central Noble with the ball. We'll see if they bring in
Central
some
Noble gets the ball. Clock keeps running here.
I'm way off on my clock here, Ryan.
Yes, we are a minute 50 here to go in the game. So Joe will catch up in between quarters.
We do have an update on the score in the Angola Lakeland game. It is now 33-0.
33-0, they just said. Angola over Lakeland. Kind of expected that one.
West Noble saved an undefeated streak right now. It was 20-0 the last time we heard.
So I believe this is new. Piper is in at center now for the Cougars. Morgan's still back. Got Spencer in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Hands off the high stand. He's up the middle. And a nice run. About 13-yard gain for him.
13 yards. Gets up to the 43-yard line.
Once again, while we have a chance, a big thank you here for Jeff Malt stepping in this evening, helping us out, running the camera, threatening he's probably got a new job now. I don't know if he realized that, what he was getting himself into exactly. But we do want to thank him for helping out. Thank you, Joe, for hopping in on the mic, helping us keep things going here.
We'll see.
Morgan takes snap. He's rolling to the left, throwing it out to Kirshner and hit him in the hands. That's another one of those, rolling to the left, throwing across your body.
Yep. Nice ball. It was right there for him. He had another option coming. He had, I can't think of the name right now, Skinner, trailing right behind him as well. So he had double options there. I would think I would let this get to the quarter, I would think. But evidently not. Central Noble is going to get up there. They're not going to get it off in time now.
That is the end of the quarter.
End of the third quarter. Central Noble 35, Fremont 0. We'll be back.
Hello, this is David Bremer, the Athletic Director at Central Noble Junior Senior High School, and I'd like to thank the Kopus family, the Daniel family, and Rick and Sheila Gregg for their sponsorship of the Central Noble Sports Network. Together, we can win as one. Hello, this is David Bremer, the Athletic Director at Central Noble Junior Senior High School, and I would like to thank the Dreibelbus family, Tim and Carol Locke, and John and Melba Morehouse for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. Together, we can win as one. Hello, this is David Bremer, the Athletic Director at Central Noble Junior Senior High School, and I would like to thank Nick Doobie and Heather Locke, Stan and Nancy Jacob, and Doug and Bev Heil for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. Together, we can win as one.
All right, welcome back here. Real quick, they're getting to it a little bit late, but we do have the Central Noble volleyball players coming out here. So real quick, varsity Bella Warman, Kylie Egoff, Kennedy Weiss, Kendall Pease, Madison Weiss, Alyssa Locke, Adriana Jackson, Ella Zolman, Lydia Replogel, Hattie Heil, Audrey Cleaver, Kelsey Lutz, Anna Christopher, Abby Heil, JV, Kylie Kunkel, Taylor Custer, Anna Christopher, Kelsey Lutz, Meredith Taggart, Lily Marks, Megan Carnahan, Jelena Weinbrenner, Kenzie Kimmel, Audrey Cleaver, Grace
We are back from Albion.
Z-Team, Jelena Weinbrenner, Aspen Smith, Whitney Reflago, Meadow Lee, Ellie Clevenger, Natasha Reinhold, Katie Forker. They are coached by head coach Brittany Bodie. Junior varsity is Camden Bodie. Freshman is Caitlin Ayers. So that is your Central Noble Cougar volleyball team.
First play of the fourth quarter, Central Noble handed it off to high stand. He picked up 8. Morgan's going to roll this way and throw over the middle to Deck, and he just caught another one.
Third big catch of the night from him from the 48 clear down to
That's going to be another 30 yards on for.
He's got to be very, very close to single game passing, I do believe.
They went to that play several times, and it's Dex making a lot of nice catches out there.
He's going up using, he's probably 6'1", I would guess. Do they have?
They've got him at 5'11". He looks every bit of that.
I was going to say, I would guess him taller than that, I guess, looking at him up here. But he's doing a nice job going up there, using his length, high-pointing the football, and bringing it down.
Morgan hands off to high stand. He's up the center. He's going to pick up, looks like about 15.
And with that,
Central Noble right down inside the 10, so it's going to be 1st and goal for the Cougars from about the 7, it looks like.
That's what the scoreboard says, so we'll go with it.
Peyton Boots coming on for the Cougars here, number 11.
Go ahead, make fun of the guy in the bike.
And now Brody Morgan coming in as Skinner comes off.
Looking like an old man in the bike.
I would assume if the Cougars are able to score here, you'll start to see some JV trickle in.
So back in the backfield is
They're starting to get the JV huddled up over here, prepared to go. JV coaches have came down out of the box. High stand again, and he's going to be down to about the 4-yard line.
Didn't open up quite as big. Fremont did a little bit.
He looks a little slow getting out.
Picked up a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I think
2nd and goal, ball on the 4-yard line.
Punch it in here, get your JV, let them play since there's not going to be a game, and
Matt Rocky's
keep guys
going.
healthy.
Matt Rocky just checked in for high stand. He's had a good night.
Yep.
And ran hard tonight. Probably his best game of the year.
Yeah.
Morgan at the quarterback. So Brody Morgan stays in the sophomore.
So Morgan's got 2 to the top.
Formation.
Tarleton to the bottom.
You're going to hand off to Rocky. He's up the center. He's going to score. I don't think he got touched.
That offensive line is doing a great job of creating lanes that you could drive trucks through.
Number 9, Matt Rocky just came in.
I think I could go down there and make it through one of those holes that they're making. So great job line. Looks like you have Bremer, you have Rawls, you have Chenoweth coming off.
Central Noble on top. Clock will run through these times also.
Trying to think who else was out there on the line there. They're doing a great job.
Yuri Ernsberger's in for the extra point. They're going to give Hope a break.
For Central Noble. It's placed, it's up, and that's a powerful kick. Heck of a kick.
That was an awful nice one. That was almost to the track.
Yeah.
He's a senior, so I'm curious why he wasn't.
2 kickers with a leg on them.
And both, I think both are on the soccer team.
Okay, yep, probably.
Nothing, and Fremont's going to get the ball back.
I don't remember how many years in a row. It seems like there's been several years here we've had soccer players coming over to kick for us.
Fremont next week is at.
So next week, Central Noble will be home again, homecoming against Lakeland.
Against Lakeland.
They're going to get a very ticked-off Lakeland team, it sounds like, coming in here. They're getting beat very badly tonight by Angola. So they'll come in here hungry, wanting to get back in the win column.
This is setting up in the small school.
Would encourage any Central Noble alumni to come out next weekend, watch the game next Friday night. Hopefully we get another beautiful night like tonight.
So you're getting that time of year when you can get some not so nice weather, but man, tonight's about perfect for football.
Yes. Yep.
The number of people that they've got out there, they've got a pretty good size backup, and they've got some huge kids.
And Jonah Hope is going to kick off.
Just see how big some of these kids really look. I'm looking down there.
You see a lot of freshmen and sophomores out there on special teams. That's really big for to get some of our guys that have to go 2 ways if they can get a break.
Yep. 44, that's
44, Clayton Woosley on the recovery there.
They're going to have it on the 47-yard line.
Very tough night.
Timeout Fremont. So with this timeout, we will take a break. 42-0. 6 minutes, 43 seconds to go in the 4th quarter.
Hello, this is David Bremer, the athletic director at Central Noble Junior Senior High School, and I would like to thank the Dreibelbus family, Tim and Carol Locke, and John and Melba Morehouse, for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. Together, we can win as one. Hello, this is David Bremer, the athletic director at Central Noble Junior Senior High School, and I would like to thank Nick Doobie and Heather Locke, Stan and Nancy Jacob, and Doug and Bev Heil for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. Together, we can win as one. Hello, this is David Bremer, the athletic director at Central Noble Junior Senior High School, and I would like to thank the Malt family, Guy Forker and family, and Tanya Jones and family for their sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. Together, we can win as one.
All right, we're back here, Albion.
I believe we have the Cougar JV defense in there, so I'm going to try to get some names for you. You got Sam Hoover in there, Keaton Weber, Piper's in there.
Sam Hoover just all over that play. And I'm assuming that's number 3 for Fremont. It's Corbin McCullough. I haven't remember calling his name tonight, so maybe they're playing some of their.
Yep. You got Connor Fish in the back with Trey Schischler and Miles Colburn's in there.
Tristan Newcomer over on this side.
Matt Rocky's in there. 71 is Mason Jones is in. So a good chance to get some of the JV kids in there, get some experience.
I don't know if you mentioned him. Damian Duncan's in there at middle linebacker.
Gets it downfield and it's caught. No, they say
they're going to call that incomplete pass.
What number is Damian?
He's number 21.
21, there he is.
Him and Peyton Boots are in there linebackers.
Tell you what, Damian Duncan, that's a very impressive-looking freshman right there.
Yes, he is.
He's got a physique to him.
I was able to watch him as an 8th grader last year, and he was a man among boys last year as an 8th grader. And then he also is a wrestler. He went undefeated last year as an 8th grader at wrestling. Football may be his second sport.
I'm fine with that as long as he just keeps playing it. So Central Noble defense, JV defense did a good job there. 4th and long here. So I think you're going to see varsity punt again. So
they're all new for us, so we got to learn some more.
Key is, coach is just going to keep them up and just let the ball roll dead wherever it rolls.
We've got 16 to go to get a first down, and obviously
4:55 and the clock is running.
Once again, I forgot to start the clock after the timeout, so I'm way off on it.
Punt is off. It's good.
Good punt.
35 yards. It lands on the 30-yard line, rolls there, and Fremont will down at about the 29. That's where they'll take over. Jerry, any chance that
all right, so now I think we're going to get a chance to look at the Central Noble offense, try to get some numbers there. Steve Lawson, I see, going in. Fish is in. Duncan is in. Piper is in.
Jackson Schultz.
Yep, Jackson Schultz.
That's because Beat is home.
Hoover's in.
He shook my hand. He did not want to be on the radio.
88, Tyler Broom appears to be in.
Glad he did because it was a tough night with equipment problems. But Jerry.
And you will see number 3, freshman Trey Schischler, leading the offense out there.
Play set up. They don't have any need to add to the score. 42-0 the score. And Jerry's going to try to get to the coaches for Central Noble and see if we can get.
Central Noble looks like they're going to take a timeout. I don't know if play clock was getting low there.
Yeah, play clock was getting down, and they were trying to get kids organized.
We'll be back in 30 seconds. This is Jerry and the Judge.
So we will take a quick break here and come back.
Hello, this is David Bremer, the athletic director at Central Noble Junior Senior High School, and I would like to thank Mark and Shelley Mayhorter, Nancy and Monty Egolf, and the Trowbridge family for their support and sponsorship of the CN Sports Network. Together, we can win as one.
All right, welcome back here. Trey Schischler leading his offense out here. Hands off to Duncan up the middle. He's going to fight for yardage. Appears maybe 4 yards.
33-yard line, and it'll be 2nd down and 7 with the off-tackle play to the halfback. Same formation.
Clock keeps moving here for the Cougars. 4:03.
Pistol offense with 2 wide receivers. On one side of the field, one on the other side.
I know I'm biased as a Central Noble alum, but there's nothing more beautiful on a Friday night than this field all lit up. It looks absolutely beautiful out there. Great job by the maintenance crew getting this around, keeping it up.
The game up here right after the game, folks. Back to the backfield, 2nd down for Central Noble. They look to set up.
Schishler takes snap, hand it off to Duncan again, and he puts his head down, and he's going to pick up another 4 yards.
3 or 4 more. That'll
It'll
bring
be
up
3rd and 2.
Clock running, nonstop, 2:22 left. Gary's back.
I'm back.
Yeah.
People are going to be like, oh, man.
Clock continues to run here.
Everybody's favorite judge. I've been waiting to say that.
Oh, okay.
I think if you were doing a Central Noble player of the game, you'd probably have to look at Brody Morgan, and I think Deck would be right behind him.
Yep.
He made some nice plays, nice catches. And honestly, right behind that would be Highstand then, I think, as well. He played great.
So Central Noble back on the offense.
It's all around team effort, and that offensive line giving them time to throw and run. It's
They'll go with the sweep left, quarterback with the ball. That's number 3.
by far the best game that I've seen them play this year.
Picks up the first down, the clock's still running.
So
set it up from there, 1st and 10 from their
51, his helmet, just his paint's chipped, right? Is that what that is?
That's Keaton Weber. I don't know if that's from practice, if he's doing a lot of hitting in practice, or what the deal is with that, but makes him look tough, I guess.
Tonight with a little bit of dew on the ground and all the kids out there pushing. To the line, Central Noble readies the ball.
It's been a very clean played game. I don't remember very many flags. There was a few early on, but since then I don't remember. Hadn't been a whole lot.
Yeah, been a pretty clean game.
Another kid coming in, 62 for Central
So
Noble.
Duncan again with the carry, got about 5 it looks like there.
And coming in for the game is number 62, Jonathan Van Halst, another freshman.
They've got some kids that have some nice frames to them that if they can keep them in the weight room, put some muscle on them, the future's looking pretty good. Snaps high, Schishler gets it down. Ooh.
Duncan was going, he tripped. Couldn't tell if he just tripped over slipped on the side or if he tripped over one of the other players' feet. But man, he sure gets a head of steam when he's going.
Yep.
So it's 3rd down. Clock down to 1:08 left, and we'll be
1:08
back there soon.
in
We'll be
moving.
back after the break of the game and let you talk
As
with
we said,
Jerry on
Central Noble will be home again next week with Lakeland coming in to play the Cougars on homecoming.
State Bank. In the backfield, quarterback ready. Now
Schishler getting ready to take the snap.
got the subs in.
He's going to just take a knee, so they're going to run the clock out here. I'm going to go see if I can get some stats from the news reporter here.
Real quick, all right.
Besides Morgan's arm and Drew's great catches, and Highstand's
So the Cougars are going to come up here, kneel on it one more time, and that will, well, no, because the clock will keep running after 4th down. So, yeah, this should finish out the game then. So normally it would stop, but with the mercy rule in place, the clock keeps rolling, and Joe was coming back.
What was the single game record for passing?
281.
He had him down for 275, so he's going to be just shy.
Oh, man. Man. Let's not tell Brody that then. So great game for the Cougars. Coming out of here with